and welcome back. So today is another TJMAXX and Marshalls DIY advent calendar. Today I'm doing the most highly requested from my previous advent calendar. That is going to be a 12-day advent calendar, but with the same $100 budget that we had in the 24-day. It was a fun, different twist. I had to kind of reevaluate how much each item had to be, so I ended up hitting the 12 items. I was actually under budget with what I used. I only spent $98.90, which I think is really great. And my value in the end was still over $200. I have a grand total value here for $215.77. I'm also going to be doing the same kind of deal that I did with the other 24-day advent calendar. So I got my leftover amount of these clear bags, and then of course I got my marker to write the numbers on the baggies. I got more white tissue paper that I'm going to be using to wrap up each item before I put it inside the clear baggie. In the end, we're going to put it all in a box, wrap it up, and that's our advent calendar. So with all those details out the way, let's go ahead and start creating this calendar here. I got all my bags of product here, and I'm so excited to share with you guys the finds. So for item number one now, I ended up going for these really cute claw clips. These are super trendy right now all over TikTok, so I felt like this was a great first item to get. This one has that cute design cut out in between. You get them in 3 different colors. It was only at Marshalls for $5.99, which is a great deal. And I mean, just everybody and their mom has claw clips nowadays, so if you don't have them, you need to get on it. I don't have any myself, so I need to order myself some. But these are very cute, so I thought that this would make a great first item. So quick tissue paper in a fresh bag. Oh, I forgot my tape, hold on. Got the tape, which tape is to help keep the bag sealed. Then it gets a number. This one's number 1. And to help keep track of them, I am gonna be keeping them back here again. That way at the end, I just grab it from there. But that was item number 1. Item number 2 now. And this one I could not believe my eyes when I saw it inside of Marshalls. It's the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This one is still being sold inside of Target for 15 bucks, and it was in stores there for $4.99. A third of the price, which is awesome. And this is actually one that I've been trying to get my hands on, but my store always seems to be sold out of my shade. So I ended up picking up 2 of these. I grabbed one for the advent calendar, one for myself, because with this price, you can't really beat it. Hopefully it's good. Who wouldn't want to get this one? Item number 3 now, and this one's a big one. I ended up finding this full-size set of 3 of the Foxy Bay Best of Bay. So in here we got full-size bottle of their dry shampoo, we got the Cool AF Heat Protectant, and we got the 12-in-1 Magic Daily Leave-In Hair Mask, and it was in stores for just $19.99. Which this one is a great find because with it being all full-size items, I can actually take each item and split it up, which is a great way to stretch your budget to perhaps be able to get some higher end products in the end. So out of these 3, the one that I'm gonna use for day number 3 is gonna be this 12-in-1 Magic Daily Leave-In Hair Mask. I'm actually pretty sure that this one I have used in the past and I did really enjoy it. So that's one of the reasons that I grabbed that little 3 set. So there we have it, number 3. But now it's time for item number 4. And I ended up finding another e.l.f. product, but this time it is their Oil Control Pink Powder Mask. It was at Marshalls for just $3.99. Had never heard of this one before, but I was looking at it in store and it sounded really interesting. It's supposed to be really good for those with really oily skin, and it's supposed to help control the areas of the face that produce excess oil, leaving a mattified complexion. And I was like, all right, you know, that sounds pretty good. Sounds interesting. A different kind of spin on a mask, which I knew I wanted to have some sort of like a mask element to this advent calendar, you know, give yourself a little bit of pampering. I definitely try to put a little bit of everything when it comes to the calendar. Item number 5, which this one might look familiar if you watched my 24-day advent calendar, because I had also found one of these for that one. It is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Luminous Rouge Blush. It was at Marshalls for $7.99, and it was in the shade Loverboy. And the fact that I found it a second time was a sign that I was like, all right, I am grabbing this. It has to be in this calendar because again, this is a really great find. This one is like 30 bucks online and it is sold out. So finding it at Marshall's for $7.99, I'm grabbing it. But don't worry, this is the only item that'll be a double of from the other calendar. It's just because I happen to find it again, which actually there's a lot of Jaclyn Cosmetics popping up in stores right now. It is crazy. I've seen some of her foundation tints, some lip colors. I need to take you guys there for another vlog because it is crazy the stuff that is popping up. Now, item number 6, we're halfway through this advent calendar, so I feel like now is a good spot to bring in another one of the Foxy Bay hair care products. And I'm thinking for this one, we'll sneak in the Cool AF Heat Protectant Spray. And I mean, who doesn't need a heat protectant for your hair? You have to have it if you're styling with heat. Number 7 is a practical item. This one is the Shadow Switch Brush Cleaner. I wonder if I can get this out without ruining the box to show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, okay, I did. But you take a dirty brush with it and you rub it around in here and it helps to get the color off your brush. I have this exact same one and it works amazing. I absolutely love my Shadow Switch. It is so good if you have like one brush for doing a lot of different things, and if you want to use it with different colors but you don't want the colors to blend and merge, you use this one in between the colors and it'll get like all of the pigment off so you can be ready to use it for a different shade, and it is so useful. I feel like everybody should have one of these. Time for product number 8. And you guys will not believe that this is in stores now. This is the ABH Norvina Lashes. I got the style Gorgina, I think that's how you say it, for just $5.99. And there was surprisingly a lot of these in stores. There was even some Lily lashes, but the Lily lashes were only the magnetic kind. And I've tried the magnetic lashes before, wasn't the biggest fan, so I was like, let's go with the Norvina lashes here. These ones also just look really beautiful and full, so this will make a very nice, like, night out pair of lashes. Gotta start a new row. Alright, which now we only got 4 more items to include in our advent calendar, so I feel like number 9, let's wrap up the Foxy Bay 3-piece kit that I got, and let's add the last one in here now. I'm gonna put the Dirty Gal Dry Shampoo in for this item. Now, the dry shampoo I have not tested before, so I don't necessarily know how this one performs, but I mean, that's also part of the fun and presents. You get to try new products. So if they haven't tested it either, they're trying something different. And this one does not fit in my little baggie. It sticks out a little bit. Should I do 2? Do a little bit of like a hat? That works. Let me put some tape at the bottom to seal them together. Perfect. I got plenty extra of these bags anyway, so it works out. Number 9. Time for item number 10 here. And for this day, I felt like we were missing a little bit of some nail care here. So I found a new style of this Dashing Diva Gloss Ultra Shine Gel Color. Found it for just $4.99. And this time I didn't really find a Christmassy holiday color, but that's all right. I ended up tailoring this one a little bit more to who's getting it, and they tend to like a little bit more dark kind of nails, so I felt like this one was gonna be perfect. Still a great choice for putting in the calendar instead of using nail polish, because not everybody's good at using nail polish. I feel like it's a little bit easier for everybody to do. All right, we only got 2 more items left, and these 2 are definitely gonna be the best ones of the box. I'm so excited to show you. Well, bam! Item number 11 is gonna be the Glam Light Icy Palette. This is their cherry version. They also have the blue raspberry one, and it almost reminds me of like Blood Sugar and the Blue Blood palette. The same kind of theme. It's the 2 different tones of the palettes. One's all red, one's all blue. Or you might try to open this one delicately to see if we can see it a little bit. I don't want to hurt the packaging, but I also gotta make sure that it's still intact. You know, with it being from Marshall's, you always gotta double check the eyeshadows. And again, I forgot to do that in store. Rookie move! Oh, which by the way, completely almost forgot to show you guys, but it was in stores for $9.99. Let's look at the palette. Ooh, yeah, that looks amazing. So just a quick little look here at the cherry palette. Man, that looks pretty. Such a fun little palette. I'm hoping that they bring out more of these because I would love to pick up both of them for myself. Fingers are crossed here, fingers are crossed. I need to start going in stores more because apparently they are putting in some good stuff. Ah, no! Oh, it's okay, they're wrapped up, they're fine. Stay. All right, now if you're wondering, okay, that's number 11. What in the heck did you get for number 12 that could be possibly any better than that? Let me show you. Whoop, bam! I ended up being able to budget out picking up one of these L&W Bio Hair Blow Dryer Brushes. This one was in stores for $29.99. So this is where it paid off for me to be a little bit thrifty with some of the items that I picked up. Not necessarily going for like big priced kind of items for all of them. Like I picked up a couple $3.99 items in order to kind of make way for picking up something larger like this at the end. Still within my budget being able to grab this one, which I was so thrilled that I was able to do. It does open just like this, so I am able to give you guys a sneak peek of it. Now this, I'm just gonna say this is something that Ipsy should have had. Just saying. Which this one's definitely gonna be way too big for just the typical little bag here. So I think this one has to be wrapped in some wrapping paper. So let me do that real quick. Let me wrap it. Just like this. Let's add our number 12 to the front here. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. And now let's just pick a box to put everything inside of and then wrap that up too. Which I have a slightly larger box than I did last time. I think this will work. Big guy first, then the littles. Might be a little bit large for this amount of products, but it's okay. It leaves a little bit of mystery for it being under the tree. Now let's just wrap this one as well. It is all wrapped up. It is a giant package. I do only have this one type of wrapping paper this year. I need to go out and get some more so that way everything's not just the same. But here we have it. Our 12-day advent calendar is all completed. Let me set this thing down because it is heavy. I am so thrilled with how that ended up turning out. 12 different items, lots of different price points that I was able to grab things for, and the last two items definitely being like the biggest and in my opinion the best items of the box. Given that kind of lead up throughout the calendar, you still get good items in between, don't get me wrong, but the end is like, wow, this is what I got. You need to end the calendar with a bang. And I mean, only spending $98.90 and I was able to get $215 in value. I'd say that's a win. With that being said, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And happy holidays!